put you guys on my tripod. Just have to put this down. And I know it takes a few minutes for people to trickle in. Hey everyone, I am back for another live. I hope you guys are all doing well. Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? Okay, I think it's working, but let me just grab my iPad to make sure that it is like 1000% working. Let's see. I always like to see myself on the live or on the Instagram or on the website to make sure that it's for sure on, because you never know. Sometimes you could just be talking and your live isn't actually live. So let's just go to Instagram. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me okay? Okay, let's look. Okay, Uniwigs. Here we go. We're here. Oh, this way I can kind of see who's on Instagram. Okay, so there's 15 people on Instagram, so I think that means it's working. So I guess we will start from now. Okay, hi guys, it's so nice to be back for another live. I am so happy to be back doing another live with Uniwigs. As you guys know, if you guys follow me, you guys must know that I love Uniwigs by now. We've been working together for so long, and I absolutely love their products because they are making wig wearing way more accessible for the general public who may not be able to afford, thousands of dollars worth of wigs, because wigs are really expensive. They have gotten outrageously expensive, and I am here to show you some budget-friendly options that still slay. But we are going to kind of focus on a few different wigs, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wigs, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 wigs. I have 11 wigs to show you guys. I have a few ones that I want to focus on. But then, we have 2 hours, so might as well kind of go through all of them. And if you guys have any questions in the meantime, please don't hesitate. Reach out. Hey, Jasmine. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Where you are in the world. I am in Canada, and I am here to talk about wigs. We have water for hydration. We have wigs for enjoyment. Currently, I don't know why, but our air conditioning is not turned on, so I am a little hot. But it's it's reached the point in August where I feel it's not that hot anymore, so there's no need for air conditioning. But now I'm in front of a ring light, and I really would love the air conditioning. But anyways, that's okay. Looking for a bob. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have so many. I want to say we have maybe 3 true bobs, maybe 4. Yeah, we've got some of the European wigs. We've got some pony wigs. We've got some medical caps. We've got some regular caps. We've got blonde. We've got brunette. We've got red. We've got black. We've got all the colors. All the colors. Ooh, hi from Ireland, from Florida. Oh my goodness. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I hope you guys are all having a great... Ooh, California. Thank you guys for tuning in. And guys, I believe it is Uniwigs' 14th anniversary, which is crazy. I can't believe that they have reached 14 years. And you know what? I love that for them. They are constantly innovating within the world of wigs, making wig wearing more accessible. and creating products that don't break the bank. So I am so happy to show you some of those products today. If UniWigs, my UniWigs assistant, could remind me of the special code that these beautiful viewers can use to save a little bit of money if anything catches your eye, either here on the live stream today or anything on the website. I got a discount code for you guys, and I don't gatekeep, so I am gonna help you guys save more money. Also, I just discovered these clips. Maybe I've never heard about them because I don't have any hair, but I think a lot of the girlies wear these clips when they are doing their makeup. But I've started using these clips when I'm cutting the lace on wigs, and honestly, they work so much better than, let me see if I can find it. They work so much better than these, I will say. So if you can find yourself some little clips that look like this. I don't know what they're called. If anyone knows what they're called, help me out. But we definitely need to get some clips. All the wig wearers will get some of these. These, they can go. Okay guys, what do you want to see first? We've got a request for a bob, which I can definitely show you a bob. And I can actually start out with my honestly, my favorite wig right now from UniWigs. I just posted about it today, quite literally. Let me show you guys. I went blueberry picking in my Duchess wig from UniWigs. I have been living in her all summer long because she is so light. She is so natural. I love the color. I love the length. I love how easy she is to throw on. And I also love just how natural she looks. So, oh, here I am. This is me in my Duchess. That was yesterday. I went blueberry picking. Oh, adorable. Okay, let me show you just how easy she is to throw on. Now, if you are a lazy gal like me, you're gonna really love all of these wigs because these are all considered glueless wigs. And to be honest, I thought with wearing wigs, I thought I was going to be spending more time in the mornings doing my hair, but in actuality, I actually spend way less time because of glueless wigs. And let me show you why. Exhibit A, we've got these ear tabs. We align them right in front of our ear. We put the wig on. We make sure the ear tabs are right in front of our ears. Make sure that they're not sitting on top of your ears, and make sure they're not also high up. That's an indication that it is either too small or too big. We give her a little brush. Hi from Maine. Ooh, hello. And there you have it. Literally, that took quite literally maybe a few seconds to throw on this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous wig. This is the Duchess. I believe she's in, I don't remember what color she is. Maybe like a sandy blonde. Let me look. Let me look for you. I have the UniWigs website up in front of me. But I quite literally have been living in this wig all summer long. I absolutely love her. And I think it's been so great to have a short style for summer. As much as I love my long wigs, I love my short wigs as well because they are just so low maintenance. And to be honest, I have not styled her once. I just love the way that she moves so effortlessly. I feel like I don't even need to like straighten her or put curls into her because she just moves so nicely, and I'm here for her. I am here for this wig. Absolutely love her. I love this color. She's in 10 inches. I believe the Duchess comes in a few different lengths, which I'm going to verify on the website. You would think that I would know this information or I would have memorized all 11 wigs in front of me because I've had a few of these for a little bit, but honestly, 11 wigs is too many wigs to remember all of the specs. So let's just go on our Google and type in the Duchess UniWigs. and I will tell you the colors and the lengths. You can also go on the website. Do you have to go, wait, do you have a go-to style for shorter wigs? Ooh, to be honest, I'm lazy, so no. My go-to styles is just wearing it down, but I do really love a half up, half down with like a claw clip. If I have one right here. Ah, perfect. Got one of these. So I always like to keep out some layers at the front. And then normally you would like use a brush. But for the sake of time, we've got lots of time. But I don't have my small brush right now. So I'm just gonna use this massive brush. Okay, there you go. Take the claw clip. And there you have it. That is probably like my other go-to style for shorter wigs. The only thing that you have to consider, depending on the cap construction of the wig, is the wefting. So unfortunately with wefting, and what I mean by wefting is this. So all wigs will have wefting if they are machine wefted. If they are hand knotted, then that's a different question. But wefts basically follow a structure, unless it's a pony wig. If it's a pony wig, you'll see that the wefting is circular. But if the wefting is linear like this, it goes from like side to side, then you just have to be careful how you are styling the wig and like moving the wig in different directions. So I definitely wouldn't recommend like doing any like braiding with these kinds of wigs. I mean, you could definitely do one braid, but unfortunately you can't do two braids just because you might be able to see the wefts. So one recommendation that I always have, and this is for any wig regardless, is before you leave the house, definitely just have like one of those like smaller mirrors, like the handheld mirrors, and just do like a 360 from the back just to make sure that there are no wefts sticking out before you leave, because obviously you can't really see what's at the back of your head. So I always do that before I leave, just a little double check. But yeah, that's probably like my go-to style for short wigs. That's if I have the energy to do so, but obviously like that took like little to no time. So that is definitely a fun little style. I am also a huge headband girly. I don't know if you guys are headband girlies. A lot of people think they make me look young, but to be honest, I love a good headband. I love a good headband. And then here I take some hairs out. And then I just think it is like the most adorable, like it just elevates your outfit. I mean, definitely maybe wouldn't wear it with like overalls, but like maybe with like a cute little dress, this would be really cute. But the overalls are definitely not giving the vibes of the headband. But yeah, that's probably like my go-to styles for shorter wigs. Is European hair soft? It is the softest. I think that's something that I probably should have mentioned before. When I tell you guys that this is the softest hair that you will ever feel, I truly mean it. And I have been wearing wigs for, how long? 15 years now? Yeah, because I'm 25. I started wearing wigs when I was 10. So 15 years. 15 years of wig wearing, and I have felt my fair share of types of hair, and the quality of hair has never gotten as good as European hair. I have tried a lot of different hair types and I love the European feel. There is nothing quite like it. I swear this feels like butter. So definitely, if you are looking to splurge just a little bit on something, then definitely go for the European hair. Can I use tools on this one? Yes. So all of the wigs that I'm showing today are made with human hair. So you can absolutely use your styling tools, which means like your curler, your wand, straightener, hot rollers, crimper, hot comb, all of them. But my number one recommendation is always, always, always spray your heat protectant, your thermal spray. It is so important because you really want to take great care of these wigs because they are definitely delicate. So this is the Duchess in 10 inches. Does anyone have any other questions about this wig in particular? I was on the website for a reason, and I think it was to find out the color. And this color is... Okay, so it comes in 3 different lengths. There's an 8-inch, a 10-inch, which this is the 10, and then a 14-inch, which would sit probably like right there. And then the 8-inch would probably be right here. Honestly, I think the 10-inch is the sweet spot. And I'm also very short, so I think it kind of works. Okay, this is in the Silky Sand Blonde. Honestly, she has like some strawberry blonde to her. So I just want to be transparent. I'm in front of a ring light, so the color might look a little bit different, but if you follow me on Instagram, The Art of Alopecia, you'll be able to see a lot more pictures of the Duchess in natural lighting. So if you are interested in the Duchess, then find me at The Art of Alopecia, and you can see it in a different light. Anyways, so that's the Duchess. Remy Human Hair has a lace front, and I think there was a question up there talking about the part, and yes, you can absolutely change the part wherever you would like. Ooh, that's cute. Yes. Okay, so for those who are new to wearing wigs, all you would have to do to change the part is, number one, take your comb or your finger, if you have nails, create the part where you want it to be. And then what you're going to do is you're going to spray it with water, so make it nice and wet. And then afterwards, you are going to dry the hair in place. Okay, so you are going to dry the hair just like that so that it dries with this part. But I am definitely a middle part girly, so we are going to bring that back. Do you have a bob with long bangs? I don't have any wigs with bangs, but what I can tell you is you can cut bangs into any of these wigs. But I'm sure there is something on the website with bangs. But yeah, this is the Duchess. Any last minute questions about the Duchess 10 inches? Silky Sand Blonde, my personal Uniwig's favorite currently. It's either this and Miss Delphine. Honestly, if you've been here in my lives before, you have probably seen me wear Miss Delphine. Or if you follow me, you've probably seen Miss Delphine. I have been loving her. She is my glueless pony wig, and she is worth the hype. Every single hype. But yeah, any questions? You can also do a cute little ear tuck with this wig. So natural, absolutely love her. I could talk about her for hours. But speaking of the Duchess, I do have her in, actually, this is a good comparison. So this is the 10 inch and this is the 14 inch, just so you guys can see the difference. And this is in the natural black, so I can just throw this on quickly for you guys. If you guys are looking for a great natural black wig. Again, this is another wig made out of Remy European hair. She is so beautiful. Like, black is so striking. I feel like if I want to pull off a black wig, I definitely need to darken my eyebrows, because I feel like with the lighter eyebrows, it just doesn't work. Like, I really want to feel like Snow White. You know what I mean? But this is the Duchess in 14 inches, natural black, Remy, virgin European hair. So beautiful. Like, gorgeous. And the great thing, guys, the great thing about wigs, if you haven't caught on to this, is that if you curl your wig once, it's like going to stay curled for like a week to 2 weeks, to be honest. It is so awesome. It is so low maintenance, And that is why I love wigs. Again, like I said in the beginning, I thought I was going to spend so much time on my hair when I started wearing wigs. And it turns out I save time by wearing hair, because I can I can pre-style the wig the day before, the night before. I can style the wig off my head, so I can literally watch a show while the wig is in front of me. That's pretty sick. And also, once I curl the wig or I style the wig, she's going to stay styled for quite a while. Now, depending if you get caught into a rainstorm, unfortunately, it's going to lose its curl. Or if you are somewhere that's really, really humid, then the curl might fall. But in reality, in my world, my curls tend to last like a good week to 2 weeks to 3 weeks to a month. So it really is just dependent on how the hair holds up with curl. But honestly, all of the uni wigs that I have tried, the curls have stayed put perfectly, which I love. Anyways, so this is the Duchess, 14 inches in a natural black wave. She's got some texture to her. Can you talk a bit about your diagnosis journey? Any advice on someone who recently was diagnosed with alopecia? Ooh, that is a great question. Yes, so I was diagnosed with alopecia when I started losing my hair when I was about 5 years old. Found a bald spot, or found hair on my pillow, which then I found the bald spot. And then I went to my family doctor, which then I was sorry guys, it is 9 p.m. I am tired. It's been a long day, but we're having fun. But yeah, so when I was 5 years old, got the appointment with my family doctor, was referred to a dermatologist. And then it took me like 6 to 8 months to actually get the diagnosis, or actually to see the doctor, and then a few months to get the diagnosis. So I was diagnosed with alopecia when I was 6, and it only started with alopecia areata. So I only dealt with like little bald spots around my head, but I had long enough hair to cover it up. And then when I was 10 years old, I basically lost 90% of my hair overnight, which was crazy. I could no longer hide with or cover it with, a hat or with a bandana, which was what I was using. So I bought my first wig when I was 10. And honestly, it was a crazy journey. I really didn't know anything about wigs. I did a lot of trial and error. When I first started, it probably took me 5 to 6 years to realize what a good quality wig looked like. And I think that's the reason why I love doing these live streams, and what I do in my daily life is I like to help prevent people from making the same mistakes that I did in my wig wearing journey. And I think wigs have evolved astronomically since I was a kid, which I'm so grateful for, because they really needed to become more natural, become more light. I was quite literally wearing like helmets as wigs when I was a kid. So yeah, I had alopecia areata for the longest time, and randomly when I was 18 years old, I developed alopecia universalis, so I lost all of my eyebrows and my eyelashes, and all of the hair on my body, and I've been wearing wigs ever since. So yeah, it's been a crazy journey. That's kind of like my journey in a nutshell, but for the wigs, I've been wearing wigs for 15 years, which is so crazy to think about. I think there was another question with that. Any advice on someone who recently was diagnosed with alopecia? Find your community, get connected. Social media is such a beautiful place to find your community. Now, there are downfalls to social media. There can be a lot of hate on social media, which I really find so unfortunate, because it's such a beautiful place to connect with others who have similar lived experiences as you do. But find your community. We are out there. We are here to support you. There are so many groups now coming into fruition to empower one another with alopecia. So I am so happy that that has happened, because I didn't really have anyone growing up with alopecia. So now knowing that I have like a full group chat of gals with alopecia that I can just reach out to whenever I need to is an amazing feeling. So definitely find your community, reach out. You are not being a burden by reaching out to us. Please reach out to us, because we would love to support you and empower you through your journey. Is the curl pattern natural? For this wig, yes. The curl pattern is natural. It has a natural wave to it, which basically means if you were to wash her or if you were to wet her, then this would be how it dries. Gorgeous on you. Thank you, thank you. Did the doctors give you any warning that the hair loss would be that quick? Can't imagine how you felt being so young when that happened. Cozy Jelly, I love your questions. Thank you for asking those. Honestly, my dermatologist was straight up with me from the very start. He basically told me from the beginning, for as long as I can remember, he told me there are no guarantees. There are no guarantees. Alopecia is unpredictable. There are no guarantees. So he told me that when I was, attempting to try treatment and so on and so forth. So that was always in the back of my head. And I always knew that it was an unpredictable condition. But I was not prepared to lose my eyebrows and my eyelashes. Let me tell you that. Because I had alopecia areata for the longest time. From the time I was 5 till probably 17. So I only had like patches of bald spots and patches of hair. And the cool thing about areata is like it kind of like looks like a globe. You're not like fully bald, so you do have to like shave the remainder of your hair if you wish. That's what I did. And yeah, I just thought that that's how it was always going to be. But a part of me always wanted it to be universalis. Like I always hoped that it would progress into universalis, complete hair loss, because I was so sick and tired of shaving my head, shaving the patches. And I guess my dreams came true. But that was a hard reality, because all the hair was gone, and then the eyelashes and then the eyebrows went, the nose hairs, the ear hairs, like just everything went, and that was really hard. But I have adapted and we have evolved and we are better equipped now. We have healed and we are doing better. But no, in terms of hair loss, I don't think anything prepares you to go through hair loss, because it is one of the hardest things that has ever happened to me. And I truly believe that is why I am so resilient today. And yeah, so thanks for asking those questions. Hello, or Cozy Jelly. Is this really a wig? Yes, it is really a wig. And let me show you guys. It is really a wig. So the Duchess collection, I'll show you what the cap construction looks like. Also, guys, if you have any questions about alopecia, about wigs, about anything, feel free to ask. That is why I'm here. I am here to educate you guys and support you guys, empower you guys through your journey. So definitely reach out or go in the comments and ask me some questions. Okay, so this is the inside of the cap construction. You will notice that it is a lace front from ear to ear with a lace top, which basically means you can part the hair wherever you would like. So you can do a side part. It comes with a middle part, but you can absolutely part it on the side. And then we have ear tabs. So what ear tabs do is this is what makes it glueless. So the ear tab stretches the lace to lay nice and flat on your scalp so that you can wear it completely glueless. So Any of these wigs that I'm going to show today, you don't have to worry about any glue, tape, or adhesive because they are completely glueless. Now, that doesn't deter you from using tape or glue if it makes you feel more comfortable, but from a veteran wig wearer, I can assure you that the wig is not going to fall off your head if you are ordering the right size. So definitely make sure to abide by the sizing chart, make sure to measure your head, and then show or go to the website's sizing chart and see where you fall, whether that's like an extra small, medium, etc. So do the clips feel uncomfortable? To be honest, I usually will take them out, so I don't really have a purpose for the clips. So you can easily just take a little pair of scissors and remove those. They are just wefted in, so you can just take four little snips and then that's it. So that's what I normally do. So we've got a lace front, lace top. And then we've got a machine close wefted back. And then we've got our adjustment strap so you can tighten it and loosen it as you please. And we've got a comb as well. If you don't have a comb, or if you don't have a purpose for a comb, just like the clips, you can also remove the comb. But that is the cap construction. This is like a pretty basic cap construction. But yeah, that is the cap construction on the Duchess. The Duchess did the Duchess. What next? What do you guys want to see next? You guys want to see blondes? You guys want to see brunettes? I have so many wigs to show you guys, so we definitely can have some fun here. Any requests? I've got 11 wigs right in front of me. But I really want this to be helpful for you guys. So if you guys have any recommendations, or if you guys have any questions on any specific wigs or alopecia related, uni wigs related, would be happy to answer your questions. But if that's all, I am going to show you guys. Ooh, have you ever tried coloring a wig? Personally, I have never tried. Because I don't trust myself to color a wig. Yeah, no, the answer to that is no. I can't imagine putting myself through that kind of stress, especially because like these wigs are affordable, but like even like a few $100s attempting to color a wig, I leave that job to the professionals. Okay, I want to show you guys a new wig that I just received. And I believe it's part of their Origin collection. This is Miss Isabella. She is stunning, guys. She has beautiful layers, beautiful face framing bangs. She is such a beautiful color. I don't exactly know the color, but it's going to probably pop up on the screen for me, so I'll be able to tell you guys. She is long, she is beautiful, and she is glueless, just like the last. Same cap construction as the last. Absolutely love her. All right, let's throw her on. Also, guys, if you are new to wearing wigs, the rule of thumb is 4 fingers from the eyebrows is where your wig should be placed. And also when you are moving the wig, definitely grab it from the ear tabs where there is more durability, because lace is really delicate. So you definitely want to protect this as much as you can. Okay, so this is the Origin wig, Origin Isabella. And she is 18 inches in length. She is so beautiful. 18 inches. 18 inches is how long she is. I don't know how long her face framing layers are, but 18 inches in length. How is the hold with the glueless wigs? Honestly, the hold is great. Again, as long as the wig fits your head, then there is no way that the wig is going to fall off. That is probably the number one most frequently asked question that I get is Is the wig gonna fall off my head if there's wind? No. If the wig fits your head properly, if you are ordering the right size for you, then no, it's not gonna budge, promise. Alrighty, so this is Miss Origin. She is beautiful. I love how silky smooth she is. Like, truly does feel so gorgeous. What makes it stay on? Well, there are a few things. So ear tabs keep the front in place, and then the back nape with the adjustment straps at the back, that's what helps keep the wig stay on. Keeps the wig stay on. Sorry guys, my words are a little bit muffled. Like, is this not so gorgeous? And you know what, to be honest, I love anything with face forming layers. I always recommend, when you are purchasing a wig, if you can purchase one with face forming layers already, bonus. But if you find one that doesn't come with face forming layers that you love, then definitely bring the wig to a trusted stylist and get some face framing layers cut in. It just adds a whole extra layer of naturalism and versatility when you are styling the wig. She is so gorgeous with face framing layers, let me tell you. Just makes the wig a whole lot more realistic. Because hair is simply not one layer. It just isn't. Realistically, it's not one layer. Okay, we've got some questions coming in. Okay. How long is this one? 18 inches. Look at blonde with darker roots. Is that what you're looking for, Whitfield? Man, guys, these usernames are crazy. Is the cap size adjustable? Yes. So all of the wigs that I'm going to be showing you guys today have the adjustment straps at the back nape, so you can tighten them and loosen them as you please. I have a really, really petite size head. Like, my head circumference is 19 inches, which is like an extra small. So I always like to tighten it basically to like the tightest strap, because that's what helps give me the comfort knowing that it's not going to come off. Okay. How are you keeping the lace down if it's glueless? Is it closed lace? I don't know what you mean by closed lace, but what is making it glueless is the ear tabs. So the ear tabs are stretching the lace to lay nice and flat. So it's not like another wig where it's like lace front to lace front. The lace kind of stops like about here, because then that leaves room for the ear tabs. So the ear tabs are ultimately what makes it glueless. Do these come with lace trimmed already? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure my UniWigs assistant can help answer that. I feel like you might be able to request having the lace cut, but let me tell you guys, cutting the lace off any of these wigs, any of these glueless wigs, are a lot easier than you may think. It is a lot easier. All you need, I showed these at the beginning of the live. These kinds of clips are amazing. I don't know the names of them, but honestly, just grab this, because that really holds the hair back, and then just cut. Just cut the lace with sharp, small scissors. I would definitely recommend like craft scissors, like something that is sharp and small. Craft scissors for the win. Do you know any other influencers with alopecia I could follow? I need positive influences to help gain confidence in going out without a wig. 1000%. There are so many. Honestly, if you look up alopecia on Instagram, you could probably find so many. But you know what? Let me open up Instagram. I will give you some recommendations right now. You could definitely follow my girl Leanne. Leanne is amazing. Okay, let's go into who I'm following. Okay, let's just go through the list. Okay, alopecia fashionista, Natalie. She is a queen. I absolutely adore her. She is so pink and girly. She has androgenic alopecia. My girl, Leanne. She is a queen, an absolute queen. I absolutely love her energy. Aloe Phoenix, my girl Emily, I love her so much. Amanda Height, this is my bald bestie right here, love her. Honestly, there are so many. If you just go into my account, The Art of Alopecia, and you go into who I'm following, you will find so many incredible women who are open about their alopecia online. So definitely just go on TikTok or Instagram and look up alopecia or wigs, and you will find the girlies. The girlies will find you, promise. Okay, any other questions about Miss Isabella? She's gorgeous, isn't she? Absolutely stunning. I am obsessed with her. She is gorgeous. Did you ever try any treatments when you first got diagnosed? Did you have any success with any? Ooh, treatment. That's a good question. Yes, I tried so many different kinds of treatments. I'm also going to put on Miss Delphine. This is the pony wig that I was talking to you guys about. But let me find a hair elastic. All right. Yes, so, okay, yes, I'm going to answer your question, but I'm just going to introduce this next wig. So this is Miss Delphine. This is the pony wig that I have literally been obsessed with all summer long on top of my, my Duchess wig. I'm going to try and show you some adorable pictures of Miss Delphine. It was my friend's 24th birthday, and I wore Miss Delphine for the occasion. She was having a fancy Nancy birthday party, so I wore her in the cutest little bun, and let me tell you, it was so easy because I didn't have to worry about any glue or tape or adhesive. She just stayed on the entire night, and I was so happy because, like, I always want to do updo styles, but I never feel like I have enough time to, you know, go through the whole install. So I always love a good glueless wig. Okay, here she is, an icon. So she was completely up, like a messy, definitely like a messy bun, but I absolutely loved her. Do I have any pictures of the back? Let's see. I think we got so many great shots that day, but I don't know if I got any pictures from the back. But anyways, I will post about it on Instagram. And oh, here's another one. Oh, but that's not of the back. Anyways, Miss Delphine, adorable. Absolutely love her. Back to the question about treatment, and then I will answer the other questions coming in. So yeah, when I was 6 years old, I was too young to start any kinds of treatment that were too invasive. So I started with like the creams, like the very basic treatment options that were safe for a 6-year-old child. So I tried a few different creams, a few different ointments, and at the time my hair loss was pretty mild, so I saw some success. But the thing about alopecia areata, it's so unpredictable that, like, you could be treating one spot, but then a new spot will just, like, all of a sudden just come out, or like start or fall out, I should say. So it was really hard to navigate alopecia areata because it was constantly changing. But then I started the injections when I was probably 8 years old 2 years after my official diagnosis, or maybe I started injections when I was 7. And let me tell you, I was terrified. I was terrified of doing the injections, but I really wanted my hair back, because I didn't think there was any other way. You know, I didn't really see any representation in the media or in literature or anything. I just didn't really see anyone with alopecia. The only representation out there of like bald women were, you know, people undergoing chemotherapy. So I definitely felt like in order to fit into society, I needed to fix myself and to grow out my hair. And yeah, so I did the injections. They worked temporarily and then they stopped working. And then I tried various forms of like oral medication, so just like taking pills. And then I tried this horrible treatment called like DCPC, I think that's what it's called, where basically you give your head an allergic reaction so that it like stimulates like hair growth, or like it removes like the bad stuff off the scalp to like leave room for for a better surface for growing hair. That was crazy. That did not last long because that was so uncomfortable, and you had to like stay inside or stay covered for a certain amount of time, so that really sucked. I tried like Rogaine, like the men's hair treatment, tried Rogaine. I tried a horrible treatment called methotrexate, which is a chemotherapeutic treatment. I didn't realize that I was on chemotherapy at the time, until I found out that my aunt, who was dying of cancer, she was on the same medication that I was, but the only difference was that she was fighting for her life and I simply had hair loss. So that was a hard pill to swallow. But after that, I took a break from treatment, and then I tried the injections one more time, probably around the age of like 16, 17. And actually my hair did grow back. It grew back to about like my shoulders. And it was really fun for a while, but I kind of knew that it wasn't going to last forever. So yeah, that's kind of like my treatment journey in a nutshell. But speaking of treatment, wigs are so much better. Wigs are, honestly, it's unfortunate to say, but like there is so much unpredictability with alopecia, and I always encourage people to explore all of your options with hair loss, whether that is wigs, whether that's treatment, whether that's finding community, whether that's like embracing, you know, your authentic new self, which is, you know, the bald self. So everyone is entitled to their own journey, but I will say the one thing that is a for sure thing about hair loss is wigs. Treatment is unpredictable. It's not like a one size fits all. Some treatments work for some people, others don't work, but wigs, they're a for sure thing. So this is Miss Delphine. She is one of Uniwigs' glueless pony wigs. Absolutely love her. So what makes these wigs so special is the wefting is different. So like I mentioned a few wigs ago, wefting usually is linear. It goes straight like this. But if it's a pony wig, I don't know if you can even see this. You'll see that it is circular, so that's what prevents you, or that's what enables you to put the wig up into a pony, and it is so amazing. I definitely gravitate towards this wig all the time because it is like healing my inner child of all of those times that like I wanted to wear like an effortless pony, but I couldn't because I had hair loss, and you know, either the bald spots were too big to do a ponytail or the wigs were too unnatural to do a ponytail. So definitely did not do a ponytail for the majority of my life, which is really, really sad. So I think the first time that I tried a pony wig, I actually got quite literally so emotional because there's nothing quite like a pony sway for a woman. I don't know if any of you guys feel that way, especially the girlies with hair loss. I feel like when we do have hair, we definitely take certain things for granted. And one being the pony. Another one that's related to hair loss is nose hairs. Because I have alopecia universalis, I've lost all of my nose hairs, and they have a purpose, actually. And when you lose your nose hairs, it's a struggle. It's a daily struggle, let me tell you. But just an effortless ponytail. Absolutely love her. You can 1000% wear the pony wigs down. Obviously, she looks a little crazy right now because she's been in a pony for forever, because I only really wear her in a pony because I love how she looks in a pony. But yeah, this is Miss Delphine. She is stunning. And what makes her so natural is these face forming layers. And the color is so beautiful, let me tell you. So gorgeous. But yeah, this is the pony wig. I've been living in her all summer long alongside my Duchess. Can you wear Delphine down? Yes, yes. I don't know if you missed that part, but yes, you can absolutely wear it down. Just make sure she doesn't look like this. And then I think the last live that I did, I think I actually put Miss Delphine into a French braid. I did one French braid because that's what works with the wefting, and it honestly turned out so beautifully. And Miss Delphine has a twin. Her name is Leslie, and Leslie is another pony wig that Uniwigs has. Again, completely glueless. You just throw her on, and that's it. I've been like back and forth between Miss Leslie and Miss Delphine, trying to figure out which one I like best. And honestly, I can't tell. Like, I always go through these phases of like, no, I truly feel like a blonde, but then I truly feel like a brunette, and I can't decide. I think wig wearing has made choosing a color so hard, because now I just wear all the colors, which I love my life for that. I'm like, please give me the name. Which one, Mary? The last one was Miss Delphine. Miss Delphine is Uniwigs' pony wig. And this is Miss Leslie. She is exactly the same as Miss Delphine, just a different color. Let me show you guys again just how easy this is to throw on. How high do you have to heat when you style these wigs? Honestly, I probably go, I think like 300 is like a good heat. Okay, when you are putting this up into a pony or into a high bun, take advantage of all of these baby hairs and these layers. This is what's going to help make the wig so much more natural. Like all of these beautiful, beautiful baby hairs. Okay, now we're gonna do a messy bun. I also love this one. Like, brunettes, brunettes are just so much more fun. But then blondes have so much fun. I don't know if the brunettes and the blondes have more fun. I think everyone has so much fun when they are wearing a freaking pony wig that looks so incredible. Okay, this is a really disappointing messy bun. This is not how I would normally do it. But because I don't have a mirror in front of me, this is what you guys are gonna get. So this is your messy bun of the day. Do you see how easy that was? And then you're gonna scruff up the back nape. These pony wigs are by no mean like going to be your slick back pony wigs. Like, they're definitely meant to be a bit more like lazy-esque, like a little bit more loose. I don't think you would be able to achieve like a really slick back bun, but you can definitely achieve this. Yeah, like at the back, they have these beautiful baby hairs, which makes it look more natural. Also, keep in mind, don't leave your house with a long strand of hair sticking out. Absolutely love her. So stinking adorable. Miss Leslie is an icon. She's an icon. She's a legend. She is the moment. So this is Miss Leslie, and the blonde one was Miss Melty. Whoa, I don't know what just happened there. Miss Delphine. Okay, so that is that. All right. Easy to remove. Okay, now what are we feeling, guys? We still have so many wigs to... Can you put this one in a low pony? Absolutely you can. You can put it in a low pony, a high pony. You can put it in whatever pony you would like. Just move it down, and that's it. Okay, we've done Miss Delphine. We've done Leslie. We've done the two Duchess. I guess let's show off the two Jades now. Okay, so we have two different Jades. We've got a blonde Jade, and we've got a brunette Jade. So adorable. One is curled, one is straightened. Okay, this is going to be like your perfect low density wig for the summer, or for honestly whatever season. I love a good low density wig, and what I mean by density is the amount of hair on the wig. So like the volume, basically. I love a low density wig personally because I just feel like it's way more natural than something with high density. Obviously, if you've never had like high voluminous hair and you want that, then you go, girl. You get the high volume, but personally at the end of the day, low volume or low density is just my preference, and I just think it looks more natural. Okay, let's try on Miss Jade Brunette. She is the same cap construction as the previous ones, just back to the regular, not the pony wig. Again, this is Miss Jade. I never wear my hair straight, so this is like such an interesting thing to see. Great thing about Miss Jade, if you are looking for a ready-to-wear piece, ready to wear in my eyes, which means face-framing layers, then Jade is your girl. She's got face-framing layers. You don't have to worry about going to a stylist once you receive her because she's already got face-framing layers. So she looks so natural. She's low in density. She is perfect. Absolutely perfect. My Uniwigs assistant, could you remind me of the special code that I can share with the wonderful viewers today so that they can save a little bit of money? And also about the 5-day sale, I believe you mentioned. What happened to my iPad? I think Jade comes in another color. I mean, of course I have the blonde one in front of me, but I want to say that it comes in another color. Let me look. All right. Jade, Jade, Jade. I don't know why my Wi-Fi's not working. Okay, Jade. Come on. Jade, Jade, Jade. Oh, okay. Marcy 15 to save. So MARCY 15 to save. Okay, Jade. Come on, Wi-Fi. Okay, here we go. Okay, wow. Jade comes in 5 different colors. So this is Jade in 223R. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. They have a Jade in a natural black. They have Jade in a truffle brown, which is me on the website. It's so funny when you see yourself on a website. And then they've got moose brown, which is this. So this is the moose brown, which I love. And then we've got Vanilla Butter Blonde, which I believe is the other one. And then we've got Soft Dusty Ash Blonde, which I don't know if I have that one. I think I might have that one in another wig to show you guys the color. Anyways, okay, back to Miss Jade. Miss Jade, she is an icon. She is so beautiful, so natural. My daughter Sage is a huge fan of you. You are so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much for saying those kind words. Thank you. Was there another question? I might have missed this, but are the cap constructions on all of these all the same? Yes, all of these should be the same except for the pony wig. And then Emily, the wig Amelie, is more of a medical graded cap. So that is hand knotted, which we can get to later. Yes, oh my goodness. Yes, I can't believe you read my mind. Yes, we will show Amelie, absolutely. Okay, just connecting my watch back to my phone. Any tips on curling your wigs? Any products you like to use? Great question. To be honest, if you are starting to style your hair or your wigs for the first time, I always recommend using a wand rather than a curling iron. I just think that they are so much easier to use, and basically all I recommend doing, if you just want like a basic curl, just separate your hair or your wig in 2 sections, just like this, and then use like a scrunchie. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your wand and you are going to style away from your hair. So, or away from the front. What am I trying to say? Basically, instead of like styling inwards, you are going to style outwards. So you're going to take about the same amount of hair per clump, and you are going to curl out. And then once you get to the middle, then you are going to do the other side just like you did the previous side. So away, so you do it in sections. So I usually just do 2 sections if I just want like a very basic curl. So 1 section and then 2 sections. Always use heat protectant. And if you're finding that your wigs aren't curling enough, what I like to do is once I take a minute to put it, obviously this is not on, I'm just showing you guys. So once you kind of like hold it for a sec, what I like to do is I like to leave it in my hand and then scrunch it. Again, this is not connected. I mean, I guess I could show you guys. I could connect it, but if that's what you guys would like. There was another question. Any products that you like to use? Honestly, I am a huge fan of Aria curling irons and straighteners. Aria is spelled A-R, I think it's just spelled this Aria, just like the name. Yeah, A-R-I-A is the brand. And I also love these curling wands because they have different attachments, so you can either get a tighter curl or a looser curl, and you just snap them back into place. I also have a straightener by this brand. Great. When you are shopping for thermal spray, definitely go for something high quality. I love the brand Amika for thermal spray. They have a great one. But yeah, other than that, honestly, just have fun with your wig. Definitely invest in a high quality straightener or curling iron. Don't just get like a cheapy $30 one. I never recommend those, but unless you find like a really good hack or a really good find on TikTok, then trust the TikTok people, but do your research first. But definitely would recommend investing in a high quality curling iron straightener. Yes, I will be showing Emily. These are all human hair, so none of these are synthetic. How long is this one? I don't know how long Jade is. Jade, but I do have Jade right in front of me on my laptop. Jade is 16 inches and she is 110% in density. So she is a really low density, which I absolutely love. She comes in five different colors and 2 different kinds of cap construction. So you can choose what cap construction is best for you. But yeah, this is Miss Jade. And do you have these sizes for young girls? I do believe that they have some kids wigs, but definitely measure your child's head size, because honestly sometimes your child can fit into an adult wig. As long as it's lower density. It needs to be low density. If the wig is going to be a little bit too big but still work, definitely go with a lower density, but also look for something that is going to be best for your child. Where do you usually store your wigs? I store them so my kind of like everyday wigs that I wear, I have them on like a rack and like I hang them up. But then for the wigs that I kind of like, don't wear on the daily, I have like these like plastic shoe box. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a shoe box, but it's plastic, and they stack on top of each other. And what I want to do is I want to line them, but that's how I store them. I don't store them in front of a window or in a hallway, because you have to really be careful how you store your wigs, because you want to make sure that when the wig is not on your head, that it's nice and protected. So if you are putting your wigs in front of a window, then it could just alter the color of the wig, or if it's in like a hallway, it could accumulate dust. So definitely make sure that you are storing your wig accordingly. Honestly, the boxes that your wigs come in, you could store them in there, or Uniwigs always comes with like drawstring bags, like silk or satin bags. Those are another great way to store your wig and also travel with your wig. I wouldn't recommend storing them on a mannequin head, just in the case that your head size is smaller than the mannequin's, because I've seen so many people who use mannequin heads to store them, but then it actually stretches their cap and then the wig doesn't fit anymore. So definitely keep in mind. Do you have high density to see the difference? Yeah. So probably the highest density, which I don't know the specific density, would be the Duchess, in the 14-inch. So just so you guys can see. But this one has a natural curl pattern, so that's probably adding to the density. But as you can tell, this is pretty insane. But that's probably the highest density. Maybe my Uniwigs assistant could tell me which one would be a good one to differentiate in terms of density, because I don't have all of their densities off the top of my head. What is your head circumference? Honestly, it's like 19.5 inches in circumference. I have such a petite size head. Do you have any shorter gray wigs? I don't have any shorter gray wigs, but I do have an ashy wig that I'm going to show, so stay tuned for that. What are you currently wearing? Just joined. So this is Miss Jade, and I think she's in the moose brown color. And she is low density. She has beautiful face framing layers. I also have a discount code for you guys to save. If you guys use Marcy 15, MARCY 15, then you can save a little bit of money when you are shopping for your next wig. Yeah, Miss Jade is beautiful. How often do you wash the wigs? Honestly, it depends on how often you are wearing the wig. And I'm actually just going to take this one off and I'm going to show you the next Jade, because I have her in a beautiful, beautiful blonde. How often do I wash wigs? So I would say, yes, it really is dependent on how often you're wearing it, how much you're sweating in your wig. For me, I have so many wigs in my rotation, which I'm so grateful and blessed to say, or to be able to say. So I only wash my wigs like once every blue moon. But if you are sticking to like one wig and one wig only, I would definitely recommend washing it like every like 2 to 3 weeks. Honestly, you can get away with you can easily get away with washing your wig once a month, but again, it really is dependent on how often you sweat in it. So if you are sweating in them, then would maybe recommend washing them a bit more frequently, but honestly, you should be okay with washing your wig every three weeks to 1 month, or once a month every 3 weeks. Sorry guys, it is 10 p.m. where I am and I'm starting to lose steam. Is there a discount code tonight? Yes, so if you use my code Marcy15, MARCY 15, only once. I said it twice. I don't know why I said it twice, but MARCY 15 to save a little bit of money. Does jade come in various lengths? I believe jade just comes in this length, I think. Maybe. Let me look. I love having a little iPad in front of me so I can answer all of your guys' questions. I kind of feel like I'm like your personal shopper right now. Okay, so she only comes in one size and she is in 16 inches, but I can show you a few different wigs in different size or different lengths. We have gone through the pony wigs. We've gone through the European wigs, the Duchess collection. These are Miss Jade. We have looked at Miss Isabel, which is part of the Origin collection. And we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4 wigs to go. 4 wigs to go. I would totally take you as my personal shopper. I would love to do that. You look like Princess Elsa in this color. Oh my god, thank you. That's like, you have no idea how happy that just made me. My dream is just to be a princess, a Disney princess. Ooh, if I could take off the overalls that I'm wearing blue. It's kind of like Elsa's dress. I love it. I am a huge Disney fan. Gotta be honest. I'm a Disney adult. Love the Disney. But not overwhelmingly. Like, I just get really excited over princesses because, like, the dream is just to become a princess. I don't know how one achieves that dream in this world, but that is the dream. Okay, so those are Miss Jade. Now, let's move on here. I think Miss Camille is shorter. Okay, let me show you one that's slightly shorter and slightly warmer. So Jade is a bit more ashy, and then we've got Miss Camille, which is a bit more butter. Can you keep this video up? Yes, I think it will be accessible on the website somewhere. Your dreams will come true. Thank you. Do you have any free part wigs? Yes, all of the wigs that I have shown thus far, you can part the wig wherever you would like. Okay, this is Miss Camille. She is warmer than Miss Jade. And she is also, I think, probably a little bit higher in density and shorter. I don't know the difference in density, but let me find out. I can find out. Okay, let's see. So, let's look up Miss Camille. Oh my goodness, I'm on the website. This is crazy. Okay, Camille. Camille. Okay, Camille is 14 inches and it's 130. Okay, so this is a good wig to show a difference in density. So Jade was 110 versus Camille is 130. So honestly, quite a difference, I think. I mean, also this might add a little bit of volume because it has some curls put into it. And these curls have kind of sat for a while. But just so you guys can see a little bit of a difference in density. So again, Jade was 110. Camille is 130%. And different length as well. This is 14 inches. There we go. All of these are human hair so far? Yes, all of these have been human hair. Any other specific questions about Miss Camille? Or Miss Jade? Or the Duchess? Or the pony wigs? Are these curls natural in Camille, or did you style it? I did style this one. So this is one of those wigs that I actually styled probably like a month ago, and she is still curled. I touched up her curl probably like maybe, I want to say like a week ago. I just did like a few of the face framing, because I always feel like I feel more put together when the face framing are curled, and then the rest of the wig I just, whatever. I don't see the back of my head, so I don't really care. But yeah, this is not a natural curl. Camille does not have a natural curl. What wig are you wearing currently? Just joined. This is Miss Camille. Camille. I love the name Camille. It's so cute. All right, so this is Miss Camille. Now, okay, so we've done Isabella. Okay, let's show you guys Miss Kim. Miss Kim, she's a bob. I don't know if the person who asked for bob styles is still here, but they asked at the very beginning of this live, and I promised them I would show them, or show you guys a bob, and I hope you guys are still here. Okay, so this is Miss Kim. She's got a bob. You know what I mean? Okay. So Kim comes in a few different colors, I do believe. All right. I don't know the length, but I'm assuming she's like, maybe like, I mean, if my Duchess is 10, she's gotta be, or maybe she is the same length as the Duchess. Or maybe she's 8 inches. 8 inches in length? That might sound right. My Uniweeks assistant will tell me how, what her length is. So this is Miss Kim. She is so beautiful. She is, again, so light, so easy breezy, such a honestly, like, low maintenance wig. Like, you would rarely have to style her. She is just that effortless. Hair quality, 10 out of 10. Beautiful, beautiful color. Love that. Love that it's off my neck during the heat. She definitely feels nice. Okay. Okay, so someone is asking if I always wear hair or if sometimes I go natural. Honestly, yeah, I go bald all the time. I love rocking the bald. I love embracing the bald. But I also use wigs as like an accessory. So I accessorize, or I express. It's how I express myself. So yeah, I do both. I rock the bald and I rock the wigs. I don't know if I love this wig as much as the Duchess, because the Duchess is just, I think it's the color of Miss Duchess. It just feels like me. I think you look so good in a bob wig. Thank you. Yeah, Miss Kim, she's got a bob. Like, definitely give me like a few years, and like I think I could definitely be into this, into like the straight bob, this short. Like, I don't know, there's just something different about, I don't know, maybe it's the color that's throwing me off, or maybe I just haven't entered into my mom era yet. Maybe this is gonna be my mom era wig. Who knows? But we've got a long time before I'm gonna be a mom. So yeah, it's beautiful. The Duchess color is so perfect on you. I agree. Honestly, I agree. I think it's the color. I love the color. I love how it's just like a nice, really it's just a nice subtle strawberry blonde. It's beautiful. But this is Miss Kim. This is Miss Kim, and she's a bob. All right. This is Miss Kim. Okay, now, I don't know who asked to see Miss Amélie, but I'm gonna show you her. And she's still in the braid that I did from the last live. But I want to show you guys the difference between the cap construction of this one. Post mom is my glam hair. Upgrade Courtney Dopper. Amazing. Oh. Oh my goodness, so many questions. Okay, Cozy Jelly is asking, have you ever traveled with your wigs? I'm nervous that they will get wrecked in my suitcase. I have traveled with wigs countless times. Now, I do always prefer to have my wigs either in my backpack or in my carry-on if I am keeping my carry-on and not giving it to put under the plane. I always just love having that reassurance that my wigs are within my possession or within reach, because wigs are expensive and I get really, really anxious. But honestly, I've never had any issues with check bags, but honestly, I would definitely be skeptical. So I wouldn't worry about traveling with your wigs. Honestly, just use a silk or satin bag, a uni wig. All the wigs come with a silk or satin bag in the box. So definitely would recommend using that, because I feel like those kinds of bags help keep the moisture in the wig, and it also keeps the wig in style. And I just recommend like kind of like curling it up nicely, like not just like throwing it into the bag, but just like placing it nicely. So definitely don't worry about styling with your wig. Traveling with your wig, it is not as anxiety inducing as it might seem. Or you just wear your wig. Or if you have two wigs, then wear your wig and then don't feel anxious about bringing your other one. Because I have brought I think the most wigs that I've brought on a trip is 6 or 7. A little crazy. A little crazy over here. But yeah, don't feel anxious. Just take good care of your wig and put it in a nice silk or satin bag. Okay. You look great in all the wigs. Thank you. I sent luggage and packed my bras and undies in the cab and it kept in shape. Amazing. Okay. More hair than shoes, always, always. I am more of a hair girly than I am a shoe girly. Okay, let's talk about the cap construction of Amélie, because Amélie is different. So she is a hand knotted cap. Honestly, I think with hand knotted caps, you definitely have a lot more versatility when you are styling your wig, because you don't have to worry about those really kind of straight weft lines. So definitely more versatility there. We also have silicone at the back nape and also on the ear tabs. So this is going to definitely be more comfortable for someone with alopecia or going through chemotherapy, or honestly anyone with a sensitive scalp. You can also wear this wig with or without hair, or even with people with androgenic alopecia. Honestly, this is just, in my opinion, a comfier, more elevated cap construction. Not that these aren't comfortable, the ones that I showed you. This is just a step higher in terms of comfort, because of the silicone and the grip that comes with the silicone. And then we've got a monofilament top at the back, and then we've got a lace front. So it is definitely just a little bit more comfortable personally, and also a little bit more breathable than a close wefted cap. Sorry guys, sip of water. Okay, but yeah, you can absolutely put her into French braids at the very top. We explored that option last time and we were successful. And I hope you don't mind that I kept the style. Alrighty, here we are. This is definitely it's giving early 2000s, but she is cute. I absolutely love the color on this wig. I don't exactly know the color off the top of my head, but if you look up Miss Amélie, or my Uniwigs assistant might be able to tell me the specific color, because she is so cute. And this length is adorable. Actually, I'm gonna tell you guys, I can look it up. I've got my iPad in front of me. Let's do it. Miss Amélie. It is definitely another low density piece, I would imagine. Amélie, Amélie. Okay, Amélie comes in 5 different colors. Her length is 12 inches. And this color, I don't think this is a mousse. I think this is a dusty ash brown. My Uniwigs assistant will confirm, but I am probably 90% sure that she is dusty ash brown, because that's the one that she resembles the most. But yeah, 12 inches, 130% density, so still like a pretty low density wig with enough hair for versatility. Comes in 5 different colors, 100% hand tied. Definitely one of the more comfortable options if you have a sensitive scalp. You can do these cute little braids. Absolutely love it. Honestly, I can't believe. Okay, yes, confirmed. So Uniwigs assistant said that she is in the dusty ash brown, and she is adorable. Absolutely adorable. Like, look at those cute little braids. Now, what I will say, I don't know if I have it here with me. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I do. So, if you are fair like me and you are wanting a darker wig or a wig with darker rooting, just like this one, and you notice that there are like dots, so those are basically where the hair has been hand tied, and the knots are not bleached on, I don't think, any of the wigs that I showed today, but that's okay, because we can't expect perfection when it comes to a budget-friendly wig, but we can make this 100%. So what I would recommend doing is like getting like a skin colored powder and getting like a little angled brush. And what you can do to make it look more realistic or more scalp-like is just this. So this is what you can do for the part. But what you can do for the hairline is you can actually take translucent powder. So you can flip the wig inside out and dab some translucent powder, and then that will completely conceal those dark knots. Now, this is something that you kind of have to keep doing. So I always recommend just like keeping something like this in your purse, so that you can do touch-ups throughout the day. Okay, that just made it look 10 times more natural. Like, bam. And then just give the spoolie a little. And there you go, guys. Like, how much more natural? And honestly, you could probably use this. You know what? I've never tried to do it on the hairline. It might just get on the hair, but we can definitely try. Okay, that definitely did something, I think. Please make tutorial for this hairstyle. Well, I can just redo it, Jasmine. I can redo it for you. Okay, I can't really do this because I don't really have a mirror. I'm like only going off of what I'm seeing on camera. So, can the wig be worn even if you have underneath? Can the wigs be worn even if you have underneath? Oh, if you have hair underneath, then yes, absolutely. You just can either tuck it in to the wig cap, or you can blend it in to the hair if it's the same color. Can the wigs come off with the lace cut off already, or do we have to cut the lace? I do believe the wigs come with the lace. You might be able to inquire about having pre-cut lace. You would just have to reach out to them. But honestly, Jacelyn, like cutting the lace on these glueless wigs are super duper easy. So easy. Okay, Jasmine, I'm going to redo one side. It's like $3.50 for lace cutting service. Oh, amazing. Thank you, Formal Pastry. Okay. Okay, I am doing this for you, Miss Jasmine. So I am not a very good braider. I've never really had the opportunity to try. I mean, I was a kid with hair loss, so I never really learned how to do it on myself. But during COVID, I kind of learned how to like do a very basic one. But my friend Lauren is really good at braiding, so whenever I get the opportunity, I always get her to do my hair. Like when we went to Japan together, she did like a cute little braid into a bun. It was great luck. Okay, Jasmine, here's your tutorial. So, okay, now I'm a little nervous. Okay, so first and foremost, you're going to take a small section of hair, okay, just like this, at the front. Okay, I have a bigger mirror. Let me do this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is better. Now I can actually see myself. Okay, small section of hair. Split it into 3 sections. Okay. I feel like now that I'm explaining it, I'm like, I forget how to do this. Again, I am not a braider by any means. Okay. 3 sections. Start with a regular braid. Maybe do like 2. And then you're going to take a small section behind and add it. Add it to the one on the end. Oops, I lost it. Okay, we're restarting, Jasmine. You know what? I think the reason why I did this so well is because I did this on a mannequin head last time. So let me go get the mannequin. One sec. Okay, I have lost my mannequin head. Okay, Jasmine, I have bad news. I can't find my canvas head, so we are going to use one of these scary heads, and we're gonna put a wig grip on it because it's just going to slide. But I'm committed to this tutorial. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering why I wasn't able to do this on my actual head, because I didn't do it on my head. I was doing it in front of me. Okay. I'm just gonna have to move some hair around. It's like has such a long neck. I'm like, this is not comfortable by any means. And I can't do it that way. Okay. I wish I was just a bit taller. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna get on my knees. Sorry about the chaos, guys. You guys should have been here at my last live. It was very chaotic. Okay, so we are taking our first strand of hair. Can you guys see that okay? Here, let me see if I can tilt the camera. Okay. Okay, so you're going to take your first section of hair, just like I've repeated the last 5 minutes. Do 3 sections, just like this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. You're going to braid twice, just like a regular braid. I think the hardest thing about French braids is like learning to get the grip of it. Okay, now you're going to take a section of hair behind and you're going to add it to it, and then you're going to braid again. And then again, taking a section of hair behind, adding it to the hair, doing another braid. I actually think I didn't do as many braids on the other side. Okay, taking another section. I don't know if you guys are seeing this or if you guys can see this okay. Adding it to the hair. And then one more probably. Last little section of hair. My wig is gonna fall off my head, the mannequin head. Adding to it. And there you have it. Now we need a hair elastic, which is right here. Okay. Putting the pony into an elastic. Oh, I really wish I had my canvas head. I've just messed it up, but you wanted a beginner-friendly tutorial. Well, here we have it. Okay, it's not perfect, but Jasmine, I hope that was helpful. If you are not a braider, the little clear elastic bands are amazing. Take a section, clear elastic pony, take more clear elastic. Oh, you are so right. Okay, so she's looking a little rough, but that's okay. Still a cute way to style your wig in like a very early 2000s way. Super cute, super duper cute. Okay, did I miss anything while I was braiding? Guys, these mannequin heads are not great for styling. If you want to style your wig off of your head, I definitely recommend like a canvas head because they have a lot more grip to it. So for those who are new here, hi, this is Miss Emily, spelled with an A, Amélie, technically. And she is in like a dusty brown. She is super duper adorable. We just created this little easy peasy lemon squeezy style. Absolutely adorable. All right, let's move on to Miss Lavina. I think this is Miss Lavina's name. Miss Lavina is a gorgeous dark brown. She has the same cap construction as the previous ones, not the medical cap, but just the basic cap construction. Another easy to throw on wig comes in a few different colors. This is obviously a dark brown. Whoa, there are 288 people in here right now. This is crazy. Tell me where you guys are tuning in from, where you guys are in the world. If it's early or late where you are. Here it's pretty late. So this is Miss Lavina. She is 12 inches And she is definitely a low density piece. Oh, Pennsylvania. Hey, Pennsylvania. This is like such a cute wig. Again, another ready to wear wig because she has the face framing layers. So you don't have to worry about going to a hairstylist because she's already got some. This is your Priscilla Presley look. Oh, amazing. This is Miss Lavina. Lavina on the website. 12 inches, 130, or actually, I don't even know what density she is. She's definitely low density. Maybe 110, maybe 120, maybe 130. For those who are tuning in, if you are interested in any of the wigs that you've seen, or if you have your eye on any of the wigs on the website, feel free to use my special code Marcy15 to save a little bit of money at checkout. That's MARCY 15. Ooh, Maryland. Hello, Maryland. Love wigs. Hello from Tampa Bay. Hey, Tampa Bay. Wow, you guys are all over. This is so amazing. Lavina, 110%. Formal pastry, are you? I feel like I need you to be my assistant. This is amazing. Is it 110%? I'm sure if I looked on the website, I trust formal pastry. The style is so chic. Oh, I'm right. I agree. It is so cute and so effortless. Barely have to do anything. Has a good ear tuck. Formal pastry is on it. Thank you, formal pastry. I appreciate you. 110% in density, guys. She is adorable. For those who are tuning in, I always recommend, if you are wearing wigs for the first time, always start with something low density. It's definitely like an easier transition into wearing hair. Even like a low density wig can still feel like a lot if you are just not used to having a full head of hair, but it's going to be better than a high density wig. Then that's just going to feel like way too much. Hey from Colorado. Hey, Colorado. Shopping for my next thing. Honestly, formal pastry, we have gone through 11 wigs, which is crazy. In the span of an hour and 42 minutes, we have gone through all of the wigs. If there are any specific wigs that you guys want me to go back to, or any wigs that you are, or if you're just tuning in and you want to see a specific wig, I might have it in front of me. I mean, I have 11, so the chances are I might have it. Love your overalls. Thank you. I absolutely love, I'm such an overall girl. I am a topper wearer, but thinking it's time. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the world of wigs. We will welcome you with open arms. Honestly, wearing wigs is just, it's effortless. And it can be so easy with or without hair. You can either blend your bio hair into the wig if it's the same color, or you can just wear the wig as if you were bald, just like me, because it's super easy and it's super natural whether you have hair or whether you don't. So I definitely think formal pastry, I would encourage you. Wigs are just so, they're so freeing. They're so amazing, so versatile. Absolutely love it. Could we see the Duchess again? Yes, absolutely. The Duchess, my favorite wig currently in my Uniwigs collection. This is the Duchess. The Duchess, the Duchess, the Duchess in the sandy blonde. Do you want it in the sandy blonde or the black? Sandy blonde or black? I'm gonna put the sandy blonde on because it's my favorite. All right, so this is the Duchess. What makes her so incredibly special is she's my favorite. I'm kidding. Well, she is my favorite, but what makes her special is her hair quality. So she is made with virgin European hair, which means that she has not been chemically altered. Like, her color has not been chemically processed. So this was someone's natural hair color. And it also means that it is high quality hair that is silky smooth. Like, seriously, it moves so effortlessly. I rarely put any heat on her because I just love how she moves. I love how she flows. I love her color. I absolutely love her cut. and her density is low, which makes it so natural. But yeah, she's amazing. Absolutely love her. Do you have any specific questions about the Duchess? Because if you do, I would love to answer it. We have about 15 minutes, guys. So if you have any questions about wigs, about uni-wigs, about hair loss, about alopecia, please get all of your questions answered. Because we only have 15 minutes left to go. And this live has gone by so quickly, which is crazy. Can't believe we've already been on here for like an hour and 45 minutes. Bumpy Lemon, I hope you love the Duchess as much as I do because she is my favorite. I have been wearing her all summer long. How does European hair curl? Chef's kiss. It really does curl so beautifully. I think a lot of people run in the misconception that like because it's so silky smooth, it is not going to curl as well, but the hair is so healthy that it will curl 1000%. I have Burmese now. Is that a wig? Is that a wig, I think? Or a topper, maybe? A topper. Floral Pastry has the Burmese topper. Guys, like, look at her. I'm obsessed with her. Absolutely obsessed. Obsessed with this, and obsessed with Delphine, the pony wig. Obsessed with Leslie, another pony wig. Do you prefer European or Burmese hair? I will always prefer European, definitely. Honestly, if you haven't tried a European hair, or if you haven't tried European hair, then definitely it's worth spending a little bit of extra money for, because you are truly going to feel like you are on top of the world. And the great thing is, like, what a cool thing to experience is like getting compliments on your wig in public. Like if you're just like going out and about on your day and then someone compliments your hair. And I got so many compliments on this wig a few times that I've worn it, actually. A few times I've gotten compliment on the color. I've gotten compliment on the cut. And it just, I don't know, for some reason, I'm looking at myself in the mirror right now and I'm like, this feels like me, but also I don't know who me is anymore, because I feel like every time I put on a new wig, I feel like it feels like me, but you never know. You never know. Okay, guys, any other questions, last minute wig requests? I've got all of these wigs in front of me that we can happily talk about. Or talk. Dance party. I just need to stay awake. I wear turtlenecks under my overalls all the time. Ooh, that is going to be such a good time when it comes to fall. But I'm not in my fall mindset yet. Like my mind is still in summer, so I can't even think about wearing like a turtleneck. I can't think about it. I'm sorry, I can't think about it. Ooh, to a rock music camp and thought out of my comfort zone. It was the spot. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Can I see a blonde wig? Absolutely. What kind of blonde would you like? Would you like an ashy blonde? Let's go with an ashy blonde. Let's go back to Miss Jade. What is your favorite wig color? Ooh, my favorite wig color is all of them. I can't choose. I have like phases where I'm like just a blonde or just a brunette or just a redhead. But for the longest time when I started wearing wigs, I was so against anything other than blondes. But then I tried on a brunette wig a few years into my wig wearing journey, and I was like, ooh, but this is amazing. And then I tried a red, and I was like, wait, I feel like this is a different personality. This is amazing. Does European hair feeling frizz in hot, humid weather? To be honest, I've been wearing this all summer long, and it has not frizzed up. Like, I think to a certain extent, like it might lift a little bit, but honestly, maybe it's just like the length. I have not seen any frizz at all. Okay, so this is Miss Jade. Miss Jade comes in a few different colors. I have another jade in front of me. This is a brunette jade. But I love this blonde. I love the Duchess blonde, Kelly says. I agree. It's like just the most perfect strawberry blonde, sandy blonde, whatever you want to call it. Honestly, like I am in front of a ring light, so it's a bit of artificial lighting. But if you do follow me on Instagram, The Art of Alopecia, you will see a few pictures of me wearing this in the natural lighting. So if you are really sold on the Duchess in this color and you want to see natural lighting, then just check me out. Go check out the Instagram, and then you'll see a bunch of photos of me wearing this, because again, I have been wearing it all summer long. I feel like I'm losing my voice, or maybe my voice is just tired. So this is Miss Jade. I absolutely love her. Another low density piece, perfect for beginners or perfect for anyone in their wig wearing journey, to be honest, whether you have hair or whether you don't. Definitely a low density piece is the way to go. Love a good ear tuck, as long as it looks natural, and it does. I love that it has a little bit of a darkened root. That's another thing that I look for when I'm shopping for a wig. I feel like a darkened root always makes things look more natural, especially when it comes to a blonde. But this blonde is so dimensional. She is absolutely stunning. So stinking gorgeous. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, what else, guys? Any last minute requests? We've got 9 minutes left. I can't believe we've only got 9 minutes left. We have so many wigs in front of us, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have so that I can be your personal shopper. Let's go back to Miss Isabel, because Miss Isabel was a striking wig that I absolutely loved. Miss Isabel was a longer piece that had beautiful layers. Like, are you kidding me? What's your favorite one? Oh, my favorite one? That's a hard one, because I love two. I'm torn between two, so I don't think I can choose. It really is dependent on the vibe, you know? I feel like the Duchess is like a good for like everyday wig, versus Miss Delphine. She's the moment. She's the legend. Because she is so versatile, because I can put her up into a ponytail, because she has these beautiful face framing layers, because she is just so natural, I feel like I gravitate maybe more towards... This is a hard question. Okay, if we're thinking about in the sense of like everyday, I would say the Duchess, because she is so easy to throw on, low effort. I can throw her on. I don't have to style her. Versus the Miss Delphine, she's a pony wig, so she definitely has more versatility, but I have to take the time to put her up, which honestly, it takes like little to no time, as we've talked about. I mean, I can show you right now just how easy she is. But again, this is like taking another minute out of my morning, which if I'm in a rush, I will definitely gravitate more towards the Duchess. All right, let's throw her up. Someone put on a timer. Okay. Here we go. Taking out those face framing layers. We are going to make a cute little messy bun. I don't even know who asked this question. There are so many there's so many comments. Okay. I love the curl pattern on this wig. On this one, I don't know. I think it might just be because it's been in a ponytail. I don't know if it has a curl pattern. I think brown suits you really well too. It gives it such a gentle vibe. Ah, thanks, Kelly. Okay, messy bun. This is definitely not as fast as I could go, but it is currently 10:55 p.m. and I am starting to get tired. Okay, here we've got a messy bun. We are going to take advantage of these face framing layers. 57 seconds, formal pastry. I love you. I love the people that are here for the entire live and who are so engaging. You guys are so amazing. Okay, so the trick is to use these baby hairs to our advantage, scruff up the back nape, and then we have a beautiful, beautiful messy bun. Gonna give you guys a 360 so you guys can see the back, how natural it looks. So great, right? Ah! You've just made my evening. So much styling. Oh my goodness, you've made my evening. Thank you so much for being here, Formal Pastry. What is your real name, if you don't mind sharing? I feel like Formal Pastry is definitely not your name, and I would love to thank you. Diane, thank you, Diane, for being so amazing. Guys, for those who are tuning in, I can't believe there is 328 people right now. This is Miss Delphine. She is one of Uniwigs' pony wigs, one of my favorites, one of my go-to. She is a glueless pony wig, so you don't have to worry about any adhesive, any tape, any glue, none of that. She is nice and secure. Have you ever thought about acting in a Disney movie? That would be a dream. If they could make a bald princess, sign me up, because we need more representation out there for alopecia. But that would be a dream come true. I grew up doing musical theater, so I feel like being in a Disney movie would be a dream come true. What are your socials? You can follow me at The Art of Alopecia. I was gonna say .com. I mean, I do have a website, but on Instagram, it's just The Art of Alopecia. And also, for those who are just tuning in, if you're interested in any of the wigs, or if you have your eye on anything on the website, you can use my special discount code Marcy15 to save a little bit of money. On the website, M-A-R-C-Y, not with an I-E. My name is spelled with a Y. But yeah, guys, 3 minutes left. I can't believe so much time has passed. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to Diane for being so amazing during this live. What was your favorite? Out of all 11 wigs, I want to hear what you guys had in mind for your favorite wig. Was it, honestly, all of my wigs are all over the place. What were your favorites? We've got the ponies, we've got the Duchess, we've got the Jades, we had Camille, we had Isabel, Kim, Amelie, the one with the braids, Lavina. What was your favorites? Tell me. Tell me. What has been your favorite wig during this live? Because maybe that will help me for next live. Tell me. What are your faves? What are your faves? Currently, the Duchess and Delphine are mine. Because, like, come on, guys. Oh, the Duchess. Amen to that, Anka. Amen. The Duchess is also my favorite. I mean, it can't be beat. Jade. Honestly, which Jade? Which Jade? Riaz Dang? Was it the blonde Jade or the brunette Jade? Which one was your favorite? Blondie, for sure. Blonde all the way. So we've got some Duchess, we've got some Jades, we've got some ponies. Okay. Amazing. Yeah. I mean, blonde's iconic. And honestly, guys, this wig with the overalls, it's just giving effortless. Honestly, this is a dream. This would have made little Marcy just bawl her eyes out. This is something that I wish I could have done as a kid, but I never was able to. So I'm so stinking happy that they've come up with wigs like glueless pony wigs, because this is a dream come true and such a game changer for anyone in the wig community. Can't decide now. My cart just exploded. Formal pastry, Diane, I hope you choose to give wigs a shot because they are so much fun and you will become an addict 1000%. Love the Delphine, missed the other ones. Oh, I'm sorry that you missed it. Anyways, guys, I think I started a little bit late. Okay, you have me for another few minutes. Okay, ooh, Amelie. Amelie was the one that we did the braid in. The really unfortunate braid. Guys, I don't know where my block canvas head went. That's the one that I do all my styling on, and to be honest, it's missing. But next time I will make sure to have that. Yeah, the Amelie style. Jasmine, I am so sorry for that chaotic tutorial. But I might be able to do a tutorial next time when I have my canvas block. Now that we came to the conclusion that it was not working out when I was styling it backwards on my head. I don't know how people do that, but I just love the fact that I can remove my wig and style it right in front of me. Like, the world of wig wearing, guys, let me tell you, it is so low maintenance. Love you. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. I am going to officially say goodbye. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for asking questions. I hope I was somewhat helpful during your evening or morning or whatever time it is in the world. But thank you for tuning in. Go shop Uni Wigs. And if you have any questions, then you guys know that I'm always here to support you. And also Uniwigs has an incredible customer service, so you will always feel supported. But know that I'm always here. And for my girlies experiencing hair loss, feel free to reach out to me anytime. I would love, love, love to support you and empower you through your journey. What time can I see your live again? I don't know when that will be. I usually do a live once a month. But honestly, just follow Uniwigs and they will always just do a promo, or just message me and I'll let you know, Jasmine. I'll keep you in the loop. Okay, guys, well, I'm gonna tune out. I'm gonna peace out and turn this phone off and then go to bed. Anyways, bye guys. So lovely chatting with you all. I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening and we will see you next time. Alrighty, bye everyone.